It's not just my imagination.
No?
No.
All right. Before... Amazing grace, how sweet. No, it's all right. We'll start.
Start?
We'll start.
Are you done?
What's that?
Are you done?
Mladen. Yeah.
That's me.
Yeah. All right.
Who are we talking to? Hi.
What do you mean who? Steve-O, bro.
Steve-O. You're fucked.
All right, welcome back to another episode of Mexidonian Mix podcast. Been going on, bro.
A lot.
Fuck, bro. We've had it's been 2 weeks, man. 2 weeks since we've just been us two.
Oh yeah, feels more intimate.
Yeah, man.
I know, man. We've had a couple of guests.
We've had some sick guests on. We've got some more guests coming on.
Fully sick guests.
Podcast is growing at a nice rate.
Okay.
It's good, man.
Charts? Any charts that you want to show the public?
No charts, no. I don't want to show
charts. Charts are fun.
I could show you charts, but I don't want to show the public charts.
Why? Just like the movement. Don't have to see details. People like charts.
Oh well, bro.
Don't be tight.
No, man, no. I was on. Right, so I was on TikTok this morning.
Yeah,
and
I'm banned off TikTok.
You're banned?
I'll show just a little bit. You
What'd
keep
you do,
going, and I'll tell you.
What'd you do, man?
No. You go.
Fuck this guy. Yeah. So I was on TikTok, and I follow a lot of. I mean, people who have been listening to the podcast since day one know that we're both in the porn. Well, I was in the porn industry.
Yeah.
And by porn, I mean PAWN, like porn broking, not porn stars.
All right.
Although you were once a porn star, but that's another podcast.
I'm trying to think back. No.
Yeah, so obviously, I follow, my algorithm shows me a lot of porn shop stars.
Yep. I haven't seen any of that on mine. But you're lucky I don't get that.
Well, that's because I engage in it and I watch it.
Okay, cool.
Now, I saw, the video that I saw was a response to somebody else's video, which I did see a while ago, but I didn't really watch. And then now that I saw this guy's response to it, I went back and watched, and there's a bit of beef going on here, all right? So there's been an attack video.
There's back and forth.
Someone's called it. So I'll show you the initial video of what I saw.
This is one of the rarest items I have ever come across, and it may not look like much, but holy crap, this is expensive. There's a customer that comes in here, and he buys storage lockers like Storage Wars, and the stuff he's finding is incredible. He pulled this out of a storage locker. I should say he pulled all this stuff out of a storage locker, but this stuff pales in comparison. In the Third Reich, the Nazis were masters of propaganda, anything to push their message, and they had all kinds of devices to do that. One of them is a trading card game. I cover Hitler's mustache. That's what this is, the Fuhrer Quartet Spiel. This is a 60-card trading card game. And as you might imagine, it's pretty unnerving. Let me show you some of the cards that I can show here on TikTok. The set that I purchased has 54, which actually I couldn't find a single example on the internet that had anywhere near as many. Each of these are very expensive, each single one. These are the ones that I can show here on TikTok. There's some really, really bad ones, as you might imagine, that I definitely can't show, but like, it was meant to normalize things and make everyone be like, oh, this is a fun thing. This is normal. This is how life is now. So exactly how much is that worth? Well, it's kind of hard to determine because it is so rare. Let me show you a little bit of what I found online. So in 2015, this one with Himmler sold for $50. These 4 back in 2013 went for 200 pounds. But all the other examples I found are in museums. In fact, just this year, one of these was stolen from a museum, and the museum put out a 1,000-pound reward just to get it back. So here's what I'm going to do with this. I am running a business. This was really expensive. I can't just donate this. But what I can do is put it on my website and donate 20% of the profits to the DC Holocaust Museum. So that's what we're going to do. It's live on my website, pawnmanstore.com. And I can't imagine I'll ever see one of these again. Good or bad, history and education is what we do on this page. And I just want to say, if you're outraged, I'm Jewish. I'm the guy who should be selling this stuff. Like and follow Pawnman for more.
What do you think? First video.
Interesting. It's a bit of history lesson there involved.
Yeah. I personally think it's pretty cool. Like, I think it'd be something cool to, I mean, it's not cool. Like, it's obviously, part of it, you know, a really shitty time.
Part of history, yeah, bad part of history, but it's
interesting, it's fascinating.
It's an educational.
Yeah. Anyway, so the next video is actually, so this guy now puts out a response to this video on how this guy actually evaluated it.
Okay.
And essentially calls him out on evaluating it wrong.
All right, fair enough. He's got an opinion on that.
Exactly, yeah.
That's normally a debate within the industry on how you value things and what have you.
Yeah.
This creator charged his customer $3,500 for an item worth less than $300 because of the deceptive and bullshit way that he evaluated it, and I have the receipts. This is a quartet card game. It was popular in Germany for a number of decades. They come with a variety of different subjects. This one happens to be German military and political leaders right around World War II, and it is definitely collectible, so let's look at the comps that were used. The first of them was this Himmler card right here that is a single from this larger card game, and it sold for $50 at auction in 2015. But what you did is angle the camera so that you cannot see the actual lot listing, because in addition to that Himmler card, you also receive an original document that was issued by the German military during World War II with a facsimile of Himmler's signature. In my opinion, as a collector, an original military war document with a facsimile signature like this is definitely worth more than the card, and to not disclose that when this comp was used is definitely deceptive. The other comparable that was used was the set of 4 cards from the larger deck that sold in 2013 that is now such an old comparison that the auction site no longer lists it because it looks like everything over a decade has been archived at this point. Now, after citing these two comparables, you then said you could not find a full deck for sale anywhere on the internet.
But all the other examples I found are in museums.
But that's not true, because you cite this article about a museum that offered a reward of £1,000 for a stolen deck of cards. And in that article, it very specifically says that 4 years prior, a deck that was missing only 2 cards had realized €240 at auction. This article was published in 2023, so that €240 price tag for a deck that has 3 more cards than what your deck has postdates both of the comparisons that you used, neither of which in any way are comparable to the deck that you have. So let's take a look at the comparisons that I found with a 5-minute Google search that apparently are nowhere on the internet. In 2021, this apparently full deck of cards sold for €260. And the comp that is closest to the deck that you have is this deck of 55 cards that sold in 2022 for $120 US. And in addition to that deck of cards, you get this sweet set of cigarette cards. Finally, I found this complete deck of cards that was listed by a German dealer that was undated that sold for €99. So if I was to guesstimate the value of these cards based on the comps that I saw, I would say anywhere in the $200 to $300 range would be a really good price to get on them, but I was very interested to see what this creator had listed it for, because at the end of the video he says that he's going to list it on his website.
But what I can do is put it on my website.
Now, I originally saw this video within a day of it being posted, but I couldn't find it anywhere on the website of this creator, so I started poking around a little bit and found this YouTube video from a year ago where apparently this is recycled content and this sold a long time ago. And in that video he tells you that he originally listed it for $4,750.
So my $4,700 price tag got dropped down to $3,500.
But because he had unfortunately not deactivated a discount on this portion of the website, he had given it away to a customer for the bargain deal of just over $3,500. Now, the claim is that he spent $3,000 on this deck of cards,
But this thing cost me $3,000. I'm not made of money.
only he and the seller will ever really know what that dollar amount is. But he also makes a big deal out of making a donation to a charity with a portion of the proceeds, which I definitely applaud.
In this case, I am. I'm giving money to charity.
But even when you take all of that into account, assuming that he spent $3,000 on the deck of cards, he made a $125 donation, that would leave him with a $375 profit. And that means that he eventually realized more in profit than the original item would ever have been worth by a factor of about 25 to 30%. Folks, Google is your friend. Make sure you use it.
He's saying it's worth $250.
Yeah.
220 bucks.
And you
Fair
sold it for $3,500. Obviously, it comes into, with something like that, it is obviously what someone's willing to pay for it.
Yeah.
I mean, so
Obviously,
if
that
someone
person
paid
was-
$3,500, that's on them, really. But he responds. He responds with an update.
Hi everyone. Yesterday it came to my attention that a small content creator released an attack video about me that has gotten quite a lot of views. I usually don't engage with
So he
haters,
has
but in this
1.2
case,
million, the
I
other
feel
guy
that
has
both a really good
60,000.
lesson on display, and I'd also like to stand up for myself. So let's go over this. This stems from a video that I put out last year from a deal I did with a guy that buys storage lockers. He came in with a bunch of weird antiques, and among the items he had was this World War II Hitler playing card set. And if you're like, Why is there a Hitler playing card set? It was a piece of propaganda issued by the Third Reich. They're pretty rare. This is an ongoing theme with my content, especially on my YouTube channel. When I'm buying something, what's something worth? How do you establish a price? Especially with collectibles, it can be pretty tricky. This is the original receipt from the sale. As you can see, I paid $3,000 for that set. I sold that for $3,500. Now, if you're curious, how did I arrive at that price in the first place? You can go watch the video. The receipts are all here. But in short, I sold that set to a customer who's a World War II collector for $3,500. It cost me $40 to have it insured and shipped. I donated a little more than 20% of the proceeds to the DC Holocaust Museum, $125. So that leaves me with $335 profit on a $3,000 sale. That's a 10% margin. If you watch this whole video, there's some inconsistencies in it. For one, the person says that I overcharged on the set by a factor of 1,000%. But then if you watch to the end of the video, they say I overcharged by 25 to 30%, which is a totally reasonable margin for a business.
That's what he
One
said.
of the biggest themes with this page is,
That's not what he said.
what's something worth? As the New York Times wondered in 2019, why is this banana worth $120,000? Why does somebody spend $5,000 on a bag that costs Louis Vuitton $50 to make? You know why? Because it's the free market. You know what something is worth? Ultimately, at the end of the day, whatever somebody's willing to pay for it.
Right,
To me,
that's
that's
what I
not the
said.
most important question. To me, the most important question is, why would somebody make an attack video? That is the question you need to ask when you see something like this. I make videos for you. I make it to educate you and help you. And I do that because when I first got into this business 5 years ago, I couldn't believe how little information there was out there and just how murky of an industry this is, where people really don't know how it works. And I wanted to be transparent and communicate that to everybody. And ultimately, along the way, it snowballed into my own version of Pawn Stars. And indeed, I have made some mistakes along the way. Particularly, this is probably the biggest mistake that I made. You know what I did? I owned up to it. I tried to do the best thing possible, and it culminated with me receiving a diplomatic gift. But that's not the point here. Real lesson here is a lesson in media literacy. What does that mean? That means when you look at anything that is media related, whether it be a social media video, a newspaper post, something on TV, what have you, ask yourself, what is the point of this message? Do I take this at face value, or can I look at this message and see what's really going on here? Why does somebody make an attack video? It is to cause malice and harm to the person they are making the video about. In this case, to destroy all I have worked for, destroy my business, ruin me, ruin my reputation, and burn me to the ground. What they fail to consider is it's not just me that they're impacting. There's 5 people that work here, and if they're successful in what they want to do, they're costing those people too. Ultimately, I make content to benefit people, to educate people. This person is making an attack video to benefit himself, to get a bunch of followers at my expense and the expense of all the people that work for me and depend on me. The next time you see an attack video, whether it be about me or somebody else, ask yourself the lesson in media literacy. Ask yourself, why is the person making this video doing so? Are they doing it to help other people, or are they doing it to help themselves at someone's expense? Now, I want to conclude this in kind of an unusual way, and that's to say thank you. Thank you to the people who stood up for me, but also, weirdly, thank you to the person who made the attack video, because in doing so, you've accidentally, again, proven why I am here, and that is to provide education. This lesson in media literacy, you guys, is the biggest takeaway here. And that lesson is, when you see a video, ask yourself, am I taking this at face value, or is there something more to this message that I'm not seeing? Just remember, you guys, the internet is a very mean place. It doesn't have to be.
What do you think, man?
I don't know, man. It just sounds a little bit bitchy now.
It does, doesn't it? Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think
He paid.
this guy annoys me slightly.
Yeah.
He's a bit annoying.
He paid $3,000.
But he did pay way too much for it. Yeah. So he brought up a point about how this industry is so murky. I feel like it still kind of is, especially in Australia. Because it's. Do you think it's the same in Australia and America, the porn industry?
In what way? Oh, I think it would be completely different.
Different,
You know
yeah.
what I mean? They've got security guards.
Exactly, yeah.
The demographic, I don't know, the streets are different there.
Yeah. Yeah, so what about the way that it operates?
I don't know much about it.
Have you watched any of the shows?
A little bit, with
Yeah.
a bit different, but
Yeah. I mean, the shows are kind of show perfect situations, I guess.
I don't really, apart from the normal ones, American Pickers and
Okay.
Silver and Gold, whatever the other ones are.
Yeah.
Not American Pickers. Sorry, the Las
Porn
Vegas
stars.
one. And
Yeah. Hardcore porn.
Yeah.
And, porn stars.
That's the only thing I've ever watched.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
There was an Aussie one I thought you were going to talk
There
about...
was, yeah.
there was.
Fuck, there was too. What was it called,
I don't
bro?
know, man. There was like, it ran for a short period of time.
Yeah.
I think that was based out of Sydney or Melbourne. I'm not
I think
sure.
it was Sydney.
Yeah.
It was pretty recent, like within the last 10 years. Yeah. Yeah, fuck, what was that show? It was like a little one as well.
Mm-hmm.
But I think we need one, bro. I think we need one.
We always spoke about that.
We've always thought about how sick it'd be to set up a camera, man.
Yeah. Like little GoPros.
Yeah, well, it actually leads us on to the next point that I mean, the reason why we showed you this and whatnot is that, I mean, we're working on starting our own pawn shop, but going at it different in terms of it being more as a community thing rather than solely for profit, you know?
Yep.
I don't know why I'm telling you. I'm telling the audience. Like,
Let them hear it.
but yeah, so we're trying to get one out, open up in Packy, up in the southeast, like far southeast, because there isn't one there, and at this day and age, like I feel like it's a necessary service that should be available.
Yep.
Because it recycles goods.
Sure.
Right. Which is already a positive. I mean, you can go that angle with pawn shops where it's, you know, it's basically recycling, which helps the planet, you know?
Yep. Especially electronics and stuff like
electronics and white goods and, you know, home appliances, all that stuff. Also, with the cost of living, trying to get money, I mean, there's no better way to do it than with items, right?
Yeah. Because it's quick and easy.
It's quick, it's easy. You can exchange, I mean, you've got shit lying everywhere that to you it's shit, but to somebody else could be very useful.
Yep.
And you're better off doing that than one, taking it to the bin, putting in the tip, or going to the bank and getting a loan. You can, on top of that, it's also cheap storage for people as well, right? So
yeah, it can be.
We're trying to go at this with the perspective of helping the community as opposed to, you know, giving a service that isn't really available in the Southeast.
Yeah.
And not so much just a pawn shop. Like it's, you know, we're planning on having a cafe there. We're planning on having not just secondhand goods, but a whole array of items that don't go through so many hands before it gets to like a JB Hi-Fi.
Yep.
It just goes from the manufacturer to the consumer, right? That's the point of it as well. And I'm just trying to explain to you the angle that we're trying to go at it, but it's without giving away too much, I suppose. But the other angle as well is that, you know, trying to help tradies and whatnot with storage and with safe storage, as well as renting out equipment and just trying to make it easier for as many different demographics as we can. Because it's something that we've done for so long, you know. But yeah, I don't know.
It sounds daunting, doesn't it?
It's fucking it's terrifying.
Yeah,
but
it's a lot of work involved.
Yeah, and it's obviously there's a lot of upfront costs as well that are involved. So we've started a GoFundMe page, and we're going to try and ask the community of fans, people that listen, to see if they want to be a part of this, right? And so it's not necessarily donations, but you get to be almost an investor, and you get to, the details will come out more, you know, within the next week or so, but you'll be able to buy things that your money will directly help with the launch of this of this project. Or
even chuck us a coffee. We can, to pay for coffee or lunch buy us a coffee, even for the tradies.
Exactly.
We can shout them lunch.
exactly.
Because we're going to need tradesmen coming around.
Absolutely.
Doing signage.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Helping with the IT stuff.
Yeah.
Security. POS. All the essentials that we need, we're going to need help with.
Exactly.
Those
And if you guys, if you whoever's listening to this has skills that they feel like can help us, get in touch with us.
Yeah. And we want to be able to put on some food because it's going to. We'll have a month. What is it? A month.
Yeah.
Before we open up, so there'll be a month period where we can get everyone in before the launch.
Yeah. It's also going to be, we're thinking of having nights like music nights, fucking live music, and like we're trying to essentially build a community around our interests and what we're good at.
Yep.
And
have jewelry events,
jewelry events be fucking sick, man.
Have auction nights where we auction high ticket value items.
Yeah, like opals, sick items, like obscure items like, meteorites,
artworks
and
stuff like that. Anything
local
that comes across that we find needs that sort of auction environment, a closed environment where we're hosting.
Yeah, exactly.
We
Yeah,
can put some nice pieces up and have people over.
Exactly. Yeah, and it's just going to be a sick place to chill. There'll be a studio there. We'll do podcasts out of there. It'll be
because we already have the music instruments and
exactly,
and we want to be able to set up gear.
Exactly, yeah.
That we can showcase the use of.
Yeah. It'd be sick as well, we could offer studio time there in Pakenham. Like there's I think there might be 1 or 2 studios in the area, but and it's we don't, well, for me personally, I'm assuming you feel the same, asking for money is fucking hard, right? And so the thing is that we're not asking for free. We're not asking, like, we're going to come up, or we've got in plan something that I feel like we could
give back,
will be beneficial for us and for people who are wanting to help us in this venture.
It's not,
there's
giving for the sake of
tier
giving.
Packs. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
But we're going to give back. We'll make a value, give back some value for your contribution.
Exactly. Yeah. Yeah. Whether it's, it could start as like a piece of merch or whatever.
Yeah.
To the, depending on how much you're willing to invest or whatever, you could be investor. You can if you invest a large amount, we can offer shares, we can offer whatever, that's something that
airtime, marketing, promotion, we can cross collaborate.
I'm going to sell, so as you can see, the neon signs, if we could sell, a place for your logo to be in for like a month of podcasts or something for a price, for example. So if you were to say donate a certain price, that package would include, depending on how much you pay, say you can get the spot behind Mladen, you'll get a neon sign, and you'll get that spot for a month or 2 months. And that donation will help with the Great Southern Pawn, right? So we have 6 spots that you can essentially buy. So there's 6 limited spots. So it's a high priced item. This is just an example of what you're going to find, right?
There's some spots. I can see some open spots here.
Yeah, but it's obviously it's limited. Yeah, so it's limited spots. So
yeah.
But I feel like we're getting eyes on the podcast. It's definitely worth investing in. And it's these are marketing packages as well. Like there's different packages that we can sell you where the money is going to go into the venture rather than our pockets.
Another thing that I always believe, like charity, what are we going to do to sort of give people peace of mind to say, all right, these guys are affiliated with either a charity that, that we're affiliated with a charity, or our can they select a charity that they're interested in where that they can contribute to?
We can set that up.
We can
absolutely set that up.
Set something up where rather than us providing the charity, they
can choose a charity.
A portion of,
Yeah. They can choose a charity where whatever's percentage
so we can
goes to. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a good
idea. Something out.
Yeah.
But
absolutely.
We need to, because it could be something local to us.
Absolutely.
To the vicinity of the shop.
Exactly, yeah.
Or something that resonates with the person donating.
Yeah.
So,
so keep an eye out for that. You'll probably see it within the next few weeks or so, maybe a week. Definitely before the next podcast.
I'm going to advertise for help as well, basically. Yeah. So use our clips and just to put it out there and see if people want to just send us a cup of coffee. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
$5.
yeah, for sure. Anything helps.
You know, even for small donation like
Mm.
that is much appreciated.
Yeah.
It's not small. It's worthy. You know,
It is
something like that.
absolutely
Would
for
be
sure.
grateful.
Yeah, so you'll find the links in our bios everywhere. That you'll see them at the top of everything. When it's launched, you'll see a post on our Instagram as well.
Yeah.
And
we decided to go do a bit of GoFundMe because it doesn't always GoFundMe doesn't always necessarily have to be for morbid things. You know what I mean?
Exactly,
Like we're happy and healthy and capable, and we can do give back in return and all that sort of. It's not just, we're not just doing it for the sake of it. We genuinely think that's a platform that can help us push out our request for support.
Exactly, yeah. And I mean, at the end of the day, we're trying to lift up the Southeast a bit. Sick of corporations. Really, cash converters can go fuck it. Yeah.
Well, you don't. Well, I'm not.
We're not even trying to. We don't want to be compared to that.
We want to do
we're different.
Because we know the market so much.
Exactly, and we're more than just a pawn shop.
It's not about that. For me,
by the way, what's the name of the pawn shop?
You tell me, man.
It's the Great Southern Pawn Shop.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, Great Southern Pawn. The only place in Pakenham when
good
you
logo
can
too.
Smoke a joint.
Gotta make a sign for it.
Okay.
Yeah, done.
It's got honey, bro. Honey.
Honey coming.
Honey's coming.
Cold pressed.
Richard's been annoying me.
Is he fired up now?
Yeah, you got to tell him that, yes, because the guy's back.
Oh, well, just give me a minute.
Yeah. That's right. Anyway.
We'll have to set up a little plan for that because I want to. We don't necessarily have to put our money in it. We can put something. We can set up a plan.
Yeah.
And we can get some leverage, get people up front to chip in and commit some people, and then that way we don't have a lower expense up front.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Half a dozen people that we can say, listen, you want to contribute up front, and then they can take their cost with them.
Yeah.
Like they can recuperate after, if that makes sense. Once they sold.
Yeah, for
rather
sure.
than us splurging for the whole lot.
Yeah. Agreed.
So anyone wants some honey, hit us up.
But yeah, we got
our honey looks
good,
sick, bro. It's beautiful, cold pressed.
Raw extracted cold pressed honey is the shit.
Yeah.
So,
it might crystallize a bit, but I hear from good sources that crystallization, it only happens to natural honey.
Exactly, yeah. It's
natural honey crystallizes. Artificial honey with artificial sugars and
preservatives and shit.
Liquids and shit. Water, they crystallize.
Yeah, water's fucked.
Sugar and water causes sugar to crystallize.
Yeah.
You know? So.
Yeah, so that's what. No, that's not right.
Yeah, when it's moist, when the sugar is moist, right?
Yeah.
From the water will definitely.
And that's good, yeah.
Say? What?
That's a good thing.
I don't know, edit this. I don't know.
Yeah.
I lost track.
Well, exactly right. Back to we got honey. Hit us up if you want some. Crystallization is good.
Only on honey. Only on the honey. Yeah. Anyway, gotta leave it at that.
Yeah. Fucking Mladen the beekeeper.
Fuck off. I've been stung by bees before.
I've never been stung by a bee, bro.
Yeah, I went to our family beehive in Masso, and my grandmother had beehives, I think 2 or 3, and I went to the middle one, and I went and put a cube of sugar right at the entrance. They had this little fucking door entrance where they can just you see them sometimes stepping out and then flying off, right? But what I did, I put a sugar cube there at the entrance, and then they attacked me for it. I fucking started running, piss bolting.
Fuck.
Stung me on the back of the head and whatever.
How many times did you get stung?
About 3.
Fuck.
And then my grandmother fucking yelled at me, of course, because
you can't yell at
upsetting
bees.
her bees, man.
Yeah.
And she had to pull out a couple of little bee stings. She goes, they die when they bite you.
Yeah.
So I first learned about it.
Yeah.
She was upset with me. She lost a few bees.
You're not supposed to
give them sugar.
Pick out the sting. You're supposed to wipe it off.
I don't know. She took it out, bro. We lived on a farm.
How old are you?
We went back when I was 9.
Jeez.
We're on holiday, but she was there.
I've never been stung by a bee.
Yeah. So I realized, I found out that I wasn't allergic because
That's good.
Obviously I didn't have to go to a hospital
Yeah.
to get antihistamine or whatever.
Fuck. That's crazy, man. We like that movie, My Girl. Is that the movie where they get stung by the bees and shit?
Yeah. Macaulay Culkin, wasn't it?
Yeah.
That was a cool movie. I remember that during my childhood.
Yeah, they showed it at our
when it came
school.
out.
That's what I
Because
saw.
I'm their age.
Yeah, okay.
They're exactly 44.
True.
Or ish.
Macaulay Culkin's 44.
Yeah, he's my age, man.
Fuck. That's insane. That's crazy to me. Yeah, Great Southern Porn. Just keep your eyes out for it, bro.
Keep your eyes peeled.
Keep your eyes awake.
It'll be good. Hopefully we can get some traction.
Hopefully.
Waiting
Share
for a
this.
couple of things to piece together and then we're
Yes.
set.
Yeah, boy. Yeah, boy.
Yeah. Reach out to some people.
Yeah. Yeah, man.
Even if you want to stock something that, you know what I mean? Like if you've got wholesale leads, if you've got any wholesale guitar equipment,
Yeah. That's another thing as well. Yeah.
you know, any wholesalers that want to come
even
around.
like handmade goods in the Southeast.
Yeah.
If you've got, candles or whatever.
Glassware.
Just
or something.
anything.
I don't know. You can set up some IKEA cabinets, upright
Yeah, man.
cabinets, or whatever. A few cabinets here and there. People want to put in their things.
Be sick. Yeah.
Like, but only if you're a business. We don't want
Yeah.
to. Public, we can buy off the public directly.
Yeah.
That's not an issue. But
Yeah,
if you're like a small to medium business,
Go to markets
So-
and whatnot.
yeah,
This is your spot.
you know,
to
if you
set
got a
up.
product,
Yeah.
merch related, probably stuff like that. You know,
Yeah. Yeah, it'd be sick.
low to medium value things that we can easily flip.
Yeah, for sure.
Now, we don't have to go and source ourselves,
Yeah.
because we can do stuff. We'll have the neons there. We'll have
Yeah, man.
I've got some of my old music collection that we'll bring in. Like
Okay.
there'll be heaps of stuff.
It's gonna be sick. We're gonna try and get some arcade machines.
Arcade machines, yeah, we can hire them.
It's gonna be sick.
I-
Yeah.
I know a place in Springvale, and they can hire to sell.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
We'll hire to sell.
Yeah.
What's the point of having them if they're going to just sit there and not turn them over? Hire to sell.
Yeah.
We'll get a cut. They can be there. People can put money in
Yeah.
while they're
Yeah.
there. They can generate their own little revenue. You know what I also like? Like either like candy machines, slick ones,
Yeah, fuck it.
and anywhere.
Even like those Japanese toy machines.
Yeah,
you know, the
stuff
one,
like that. It's fun.
yeah.
People walk in,
Sick.
you might not find something, but you might want to reward yourself.
Yeah.
I've seen Matchbox machines.
Yeah.
I love Matchbox cars and stuff like that.
Yeah, this
But any sort of vending machine, the
Yeah.
small ones, couple of little trinkets
Yeah.
here and there. Yes. Great
yeah, it
ideas.
sounds sick.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty keen for it. So we're just trying to put it out in the universe, really.
Yep.
Yeah, either way, it's gonna be sick.
We're pretty, we could get started ASAP. The
We
sooner
are,
the better.
yeah, we are.
Like,
man. Yeah.
hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Mexidonian Mix, mate. Proudly supported by Lumine XNeon. Today, I am so excited to share with you how Lumine XNeon has brought a touch of creativity and illumination to our podcast studio. Look, this bloody sign. She's a bloody beauty, and with her stunning custom LED neon signs, this is what you get. Lumine XNeon specializes in the blending artistry with the modern lighting solutions, creating the unique pieces which enhance any environment, brother. Our podcast studio now boasts the bloody bespoke neon sign courtesy of Lumine XNeon, mate. A symbol of creativity and the cultural fusion that sets the stage for our diverse discussions, man. Alright. If you're looking to brighten your own spaces with the style, get the Lumine XNeon offers a range of personalized designs for your homes, bro. But the businesses, bro, if you go on the special events, bro, choice, each sign is crafted with meticulous attention to detail, bro. All right, it's amazing. Ensuring it not only illuminates, but if you get the chili bin, it also inspires conversations and inspires ambience. Visit the luminexneon.com today and get you might even get a free SI drink or something. and then explore their gallery of designs for the Mexidonian Mix listeners. You can use the Mexidonian Mix, the word, at the checkout to unlock the special offers, all right? You must follow them on the social media at the Lumine XNeon, all right? So when you go on the social, you put the Lumine.XNeon to stay up to date on the later project and the inspiration. Howdy, partner. A huge thanks to Lumine XNeon for illuminating our podcast journey, for their continued support and celebrating diversity, creativity, and innovation. Stay tuned for more insightful discussions on the Mexidonian Mix podcast.
And we're back. Took a quick break. Went to get a drink. Lit up a bit of a smoke, cheeky smoke.
And our future sponsors.
Twirl. Brought to you by Cadbury.
Dubby, you dickhead.
Dubby.gg.
Yeah, we won't be drinking.
No, I've ordered some stuff of them. Yeah, we got.
Tell us more about Dubby. Let's talk about it.
Let's talk about Dubby, bro.
Yeah, it's good, bro, because it's a perfect opportunity. Bring up their logo. Bring up what they're selling. Let's show them. Do we have the affiliate link? Did we have the code for them?
Donkeyman.
Yeah, so if you go on Dubby and you buy from Dubby, actually Dubby.
Well, let's tell them what Dubby is. Dubby's an energy drink.
Yep. Awesome.
0 calories, no sugar. Hit them up.
Can't wait to try it.
For an affiliate. Got some on the way. They approved. So yeah, you guys can get 10% off using the code Donkeyman to get yourself some Dubby. Show you in the next episode. We're going to do a bit of a taste test, see what we think, and yeah,
it comes in powder form, does it?
So you can get it in cans, but they mainly are pushing the powdered form, which is what I bought. I bought us.
Did we get in cans?
Push and punch. No, I didn't get cans.
Why not?
But I'll get some cans. I want to get some.
Yeah, get some cans. That looks sick.
I've got us Punch Energy to try.
What do you mix it in?
Water.
Yeah, but what do they give you the?
You can get shakers, whatnot.
Okay.
But yeah, it's pretty interesting. Like I'd never heard of them before until I saw their stuff on Instagram. Pretty interested. I'm a huge energy, 0 sugar energy drinker. Like I drink 0 sugar drinks.
But
all
this
the time.
Is natural sugar.
What do you mean natural sugar?
So what sort of sugars are they using? Let's have a look.
I don't think they're using sugar at all.
But what's the,
maybe like xylitol.
Okay, like a xylitol, like a sugar alternative.
So the ingredients are filtered water, natural and artificial flavors, citric acid, sodium citrate, natural caffeine from green tea, sucralose. Is that not sugar? Some kind of sugar? Erythritol, is that? Yeah, no, I don't think, it doesn't say any kind of sugar. I think sucralose is the top sugar.
Mm-hmm.
But the top 3 or something are supposed to be the main ingredients when you look at a package.
Yep.
The top 3 are normally the majority of it.
Okay.
So in this case, it'll be filtered water, natural and artificial flavors, and citric acid.
So it doesn't have a stack of added things to it like some of the other energy drink providers.
No, but exactly. It's got no fat.
That's what
it's got 65 milligrams of sodium, 0 grams of carbohydrates, 0 grams of protein. It's got some vitamin C, vitamin B6, and vitamin B12, which is really good for you.
Perfect.
Yeah, man, I'm pretty keen.
Yep.
It's pretty interesting.
So they support gamers overall.
They do, yeah.
But they reached out to the Mexidonian mix.
Yeah, so yeah, I mean they're more a gamer's drink, but
yep. But that's okay. I mean, we can work out a way where it can fit in.
Yeah, I mean, it can definitely suit.
Because we have started designing a neon sign.
Yeah, we're going to get a neon sign
cool.
for them. It's going to be sick, yeah.
We'll make that through Lumine XNeon.
Yeah.
They're halfway there. So what's have you? I sent you some images of that of the work through. So what I chose, it's their image, and you asked because I did.
Yeah.
So it's their image with the Dubby going vertically.
Yeah.
Next to the little smiley face, it sort of incorporates their logo better for a neon sign. I can make it a smaller sign. It's not that big. It's not too small. Otherwise, I'd have too much going on, and the sign will get bigger.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Use more surface area. So, nice, good starter piece, and then we can see what else we can design down the track if need be.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. Anyway,
they'll look
use
nice
the code Donkeyman for 10% off if you want to try it. If you're interested.
Donkeyman or Mexidonian?
At the moment, it's Donkeyman, but
is it? All right, cool.
I can change it to Mexidonian.
Just wondering.
Yeah.
All right, so it is Donkeyman.
Yeah.
All right, done. Motherfuckers.
There is a code though on Lumine X now that has Mexidonian.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, 10% off.
How do you where are those codes generated? Because fucking
I'll tell you after the podcast.
It's not on Shopify.
It is, bro. It's in discounts.
I couldn't see.
Yeah.
Anyway.
But yeah, Mexidonian 10% off.
So through the shop, not through the affiliate pro.
No.
All right, cool.
Yeah, this is just a discount.
So why am I using affiliate pro?
I don't know. I didn't know you were using affiliate pro.
I am. I'm using affiliate pro for the affiliates to get paid. So anyone want to do some affiliate work with me on
That's
Lumine
different though.
XNeon?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I get it.
That's why I'm wondering. So I've got one for you. That's directly.
I'll suss it out. Yeah.
Use that one for you.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Does that make sense? Not just for So when you're making videos from yourself, what have I put you down as? Donkeyman.
Yeah. And then for Mexidonian.
Yeah, just if you're doing any,
there's a code for Mexidonian. We'll do a code for Mexidonian. Yeah. So the code is Mexidonian.
Yeah, it is
10% off.
All right. Cool.
Yeah, man.
We plugged a lot.
Yeah, bro. There it is. Anybody else want to sponsor us? Hit us up.
Yeah. I want to do those I'm very close to the mic now. But I want to do like Theo Von does the segments.
Yeah.
Like advertising segments.
Lumine
XNeon is
I do that, bro.
Yeah, but I want to do it.
Oh, you can do it. Yeah.
I want to do those. Why not let me do it?
You can do them, bro.
Okay.
We do them together.
All right,
All right. Let's end it there, bro.
Done.
Peace. Hey, thank you so much for tuning into this episode. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you so much for sticking around this far. Be sure to subscribe. Be sure to like. Be sure to share. Comment. Say something. Whatever you want. Take it up with us. We don't care. We might read it on the next episode. Peace.